Okay, what comes next after this sequence? Convert everything into decimals. Quarter is 0.25, 30%, 0.3, or you could just call it 0.30, just to be consistent with the number of digits after the decimal point. Keep that the same as it is. 2/5, well, you can do 2 divided by 5, or you could change the denominator into a 10, so times by 2. What do we do to the bottom? Do to the top. 4/10 is 0.4, or you can just call it 0.40. So you can see a pattern here. It's going up like 25, 30, 35, 40, 0.45. Right, which is bigger than 5/8? Which one of these? So I'm just going to do a short division. 5 divided by 8. Notice 5 comes first. That goes under the bus shelter. 8 into 5 doesn't go. Stick a 0 so you can't do it. And carry that 5, because you've not used that 5. Carry that 5 over here. Stick a decimal point on top of it. And then stick a 0. 8 into 50 goes how many times? 8 times 6 is 48. Remainder 2. 8 and 20 goes twice. 8 times 2 is 16. Remainder 4. So that one is equivalent to 0.625. Which is bigger than 0.625? This one, 0.7. And then you're going to say, well, that's a 7 and that's 625. So how can that be bigger? Well, if I put the 0.7, this 0.7 over here, that's 6/10, that's 7/10. Clearly that is bigger. Or if you want me to put the zeros in there, now you can see better now. 700 is bigger than 625. This is the answer. Right, simplify 60% as a fraction in its simplified form. Percentage means out of 100. Straight away I can knock off the 0. This 0 knocks out this 0. You've got 6/10. You can half and half it. Let's see what happens. You can't do any more with this. So that's 3/5. Right, which one of these is the correct chain of equivalent values? Well, for starters, 0.6 is 6/10. And that's 600ths. Clearly that's wrong. Right, 40%. That 4 out of 100 is 4%. That's 4/10. Right, the one that looks right to me is here. Look, clearly 0.97 is 97%, which is what we got over here. And 97 out of 100 is 97%. 97%, 97%, 97%. This one. Which one of these is a recurring decimal? Well, this one isn't. That terminates at 5. That's not recurring. Quarter is 0.25. It terminates here. Right, out of these, I'm going to test this one out. 1 divided by 8. Let's see what happens. 8 into 1 doesn't fit. Stick a 0 so you can't do it, and then carry that 1 over here. Put a decimal point and then a 0. 8 to 10 goes once, remainder 2. 8 into 20 goes twice, remainder 4. 8 into 40 goes 5 times, no remainder. Terminates there. It has to be this one. That is recurring. And just to demonstrate this to you, 6 into 1 doesn't go. Stick a 0 so you can't do it, and then carry that 1 over here. Stick a 0 and a decimal point. 6 into 10 goes once, remainder 4. 6 into 40 goes how many times? 6 times. 6 times 6 is 36, remainder 4. 6 into 40 goes how many times? 6 times, remainder 4. You know what? This is going to carry on forever. So you'll get 0.1, and that 6 will recur. That symbol there means that 6 keeps on recurring. Convert 0.03 to a percentage. That's the tenths position, that's the hundredths position. So really that's 3 out of 100, 3 hundredths. Obviously that will be 3%. which of these is 1/5 more than 0.9? Well, what does more mean? It doesn't mean take away, it means add. So what are we doing? 1/5 add 0.9. So what you want to do is convert that to a decimal, so it matches that one, so we can add 1/5 as a decimal. Now some of you will know already it's 0.2, but if you don't know, change the denominator to a 10. So you obviously have to times by 2. What do we do to the bottom? Do to the top. 1 times 2 is 2. 2/10 is 0.2. So we're adding 0.2 with the 0.9. Now add 2. 1.1, it's right there.